Yeah, and the other ones come to mind. The scenarios we spoke about. So make sure that you're thinking about the different scenarios, families, individuals, anniversary type people, like whatever.
Yeah.
And also outside of the experience itself, so re-engagement with email or other means to actually capture user for like the full service experience rather than just the user experience in that moment.
Yeah, you know what? That's a great summary. And you know what? The last bucket, I think we can just do like a catch-all of other ones that I just like really like. Think of these ones as like the delightful ones that I think kind of just take the experience to the next level. And so those are like the main, like I would say those are the primary ones. Like if you're just doing a couple sprints, like things to think about, those would be the ones I would start with. And now if we take the ones like to the next level that go from like a good experience to a best in class, this is like the next bucket. So
yeah,
the first would be a little bit of personalization, right? So logged in user experience, thinking about that journey, but specifically surfacing or showing previous searches, or so allowing people to continue a journey that they previously exited. So a common thing is like you can do continue your search, you can auto-populate previous destinations, like I was interested in going to Sydney and Rio and all these other places. So it'll have I can quickly access and go back to that journey. And then the other one, which I really like, that's new, is you can search by nearby, like places of interest, or popular destinations. So what's the most popular across the entire site? What's the most popular near me? This allows users to have a more narrow search so they get less overwhelmed by searching the entire world if they're truly in that discover state. Sure, there's going to be plenty of people that come to a travel site with an exact idea in mind, but there is plenty of people, especially today and like where we're currently at, that are just looking to get inspired and find a place of discover. And if there's a company that's done that, it's clearly Airbnb. They are prioritizing experiences and what people can get from experiences versus like, I want to go to Seattle these days and stay in a hotel. They're capitalizing on the entire travel process and the journey and everything that goes around it. So that would be the one delightful thing is basically allow search history, personalize, and give people the ability to stop a journey and continue at a later date. Do you agree with that? Like, is that something that you found as well?
Yeah, no, I mean, and again, this ties to like best practice of like e-commerce sites and search in general. Don't leave people at dead ends. Try and at least offer an alternative. I mean, because I've been in multiple of these scenarios. I've gone to travel sites and okay, we're going to this specific hotel because we've been there before and we really liked it.
Yep.
From that to me and my friend goes, we've got a budget of $50. What are we going to do, right? And so I've been in both buckets, and both are valuable, and so it's like that different scenario as well. And then it's like tying to seasonal stuff is also important. That school holidays, like customize the experience according to that, or if there's like memorial dates. Because I used to have like a next door neighbor. He was a pensioner, but he used to travel a lot, always outside of the like when it's peak. But they would go to say like to Germany for certain memorials, like when it's like for Second World War memorials, because he's very patriotic and he liked visiting places like that. So even tying stuff to like local events, possibly, especially now we have more localized holidays now. That's a possible thing, and just like giving options, because sometimes people don't really know what to do, and so anything you can do. So try and break down things into maybe the personas or the scenarios, where it's like, okay, if you got this is for families, this is for pensioners, this is for rough travel guide type folks. But yeah, like just avoid the dead end as much as possible.